Hey guys, what's up? It's Born a Brawler welcoming you to a sneak peek of the brand new set coming out soon, Space-Time Smackdown, featuring Dialga and Palkia. You know, nothing can stop them, Diamond and Pearl. Of course, let's go over the faces of this set with Dialga EX, a basic Pokemon for 150 HP, Steel type, makes sense. We have Metallic Turbo for 30, take 2 energy from your energy zone and attach it to one of your bench Pokemon, and Heavy Impact for 4 energies overall, and it'll do 100 damage. Metal type Pokemon right now are basically the most underrepresented, I mean for good reason, there typically aren't that many in normal sets too, but with this Metallic Turbo move I believe cards like Melmetal could see a little bit more play. I mean any kind of energy generation that, you know, isn't your basic attach is going to be super valuable. And just going over Heavy Impact really quick, it's not amazing. I mean, the fact that it's got 2 colorless energies is pretty okay, means it can be flexible, but under damage for that much is very underwhelming. Running Dialga EX could be a little risky though in this situation because losing him means also losing 2 points, but we'll just have to wait and see. And again, I do think that this is something that the metal type really did need. And next up we have Palkia EX, a basic water type Pokemon with 150 HP. With Slash as its first move, and Dimensional Storm for 150, the additional effect being discard 3 water energies from this Pokemon. This attack also does 20 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Now I think that this card could actually go super duper crazy in the current water type format. 150 is pretty okay on a 4 energy move, and then also getting the additional benefit of doing 20 damage to the bench Pokemon is incredibly useful as well. Discarding 3 water energies is not ideal, but I think that this card could be run as a one-of and be an incredible closer in the same way that Gyarados can be. I'm not really sure how people will prefer that, but I do think because Palkia EX is a basic, it may give more reason to play. Of course, with a Gen 4 centric set, it would be ludicrous to not have the 3 starters, Turtwig, Chimchar, and Piplup. The moves here aren't really anything special to talk about, but the basic Pokemon isn't what we usually look at. In this case, we usually look at the stage 2s. Unfortunately, none have been shown off, but this pretty much all but confirms that we will be getting them in this set. I assume this was intentional. We zoom into the Diamond graph again and get shown Pachirisu EX. We don't get to know the HP, but of course we expect it is a basic and electric type Pokemon, and the move is Sparking Gadget. Does 40 damage plus, and the plus is, if this Pokemon has a Pokemon tool attached, this attack does 40 more damage. So unintentionally, this is revealing a whole new wrinkle in the fact that Pokemon tools are coming back to the game. This was a feature in OG Pokemon TCG, and just over time, tools have become even more useful. And so while I can't say that this is surprising, this is definitely going to pretty much shake up how the meta goes, because depending on how good the tools are, we might be seeing some completely different playstyles. And in the Diamond pack, we get a look at 2 other Pokemon that will be featured. We have Honchkrow, which is a dark type with 100 HP, has Skill Dive. I'm not really certain what the cost of that will be, but we do see that it does 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. And then we have Leafeon, the evolution of Eevee. It has 90 HP, is grass type, and will have the move Leafy Cyclone for 90. Now, you can't read it entirely, but based on how the wording is for this, it's going to say during your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. This kind of side effect is pretty common for cards in a set, but the Leafy Cyclone for 2 energies and 90 damage, I don't think that that's too bad. Being able to retreat afterwards might be the difference between getting a early KO. Now moving on to the Palkia pack, we do have a look at the Cynthia full art, which is absolutely stunning. Cynthia, of course, will be a supporter, and the effect is during this turn, attacks used by your Garchomp or Togekiss do 50 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. The word active is not visible here, but it's pretty easy to parse that together. Moving on, we have a look at Gible, dragon type with 60 HP and the move Gnaw. This is actually pretty common for Gible, and with the mention of Garchomp before, it was pretty obvious that we were going to get the full Garchomp line. And then we get another pretty interesting Pokemon here, Cresselia, basic Pokemon with 110 HP and is Psychic type, and has the move Moonlight Gain, which heals 20 damage from this Pokemon. It does 50 damage, so the net that you're basically getting in the game state will be 70, which for 2 energies isn't too bad. I think with 110 HP, that can actually mean a lot, and it's pretty true to how Cresselia is also in the game, just a very bulky Pokemon that's able to not only heal itself, but also support its teammates. Hopefully you enjoyed this preview and sneak peek of the Space-Time Smackdown expansion. This will be available on Wednesday, January 29th, so coming soon. But it would be poor for me to ignore the trading features sneak peek as well. We do have a Raichu and a Tauros being traded. They are both the same rarity and showing basically, what you are trading for. There is a timer that says 2 days, so it does give you time for this. To me, the only thing this reveals is that you'll be able to trade between sets. This Raichu is from Genetic Apex and the Tauros is from Mythical Island. And of course, that the rarities are the exact same, kind of what we were alluded to before. And hopefully you are looking forward to this soon, because on Tuesday, January 28th is when trading will be dropped. But that'll be it for me. Leave a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more Pokemon TCG Pocket content. I hope you're having a fantastic night or day wherever you may be. See ya!